While most people think sleep's primary role is rest, your brain is orchestrating metabolic regulation. During sleep, leptin, a hormone signaling satiety, rises, while ghrelin, the hunger hormone, drops. A study from the University of Chicago in 2004 showed sleep deprivation disrupts this. With just 2 nights of restricted sleep, participants' leptin levels fell by 18%, while ghrelin increased by 28%. This hormonal imbalance triggers increased appetite. These changes are immediate and specific, affecting your brain's hypothalamus, which regulates hunger. Sleep isn't just downtime. It's a biochemical symphony ensuring your appetite remains in check. Disrupting this harmony affects weight regulation. Sleep deprivation alters insulin sensitivity in your body. Research from the University of Chicago in 2010 revealed that just 1 week of insufficient sleep can decrease insulin sensitivity by 30%. Insulin, a hormone produced by your pancreas, helps cells absorb glucose. When sensitivity drops, glucose remains in your bloodstream, prompting fat storage. This occurs most dramatically in the prefrontal cortex, impairing decision-making about food. Your body's ability to process sugar efficiently hinges on sleep. Disrupting it leads to metabolic chaos, not just fatigue. Your metabolism isn't a machine. It's a network vulnerable to sleep debt. Cortisol, often called the stress hormone, spikes with sleep deprivation. Your adrenal glands release cortisol in response to stress, but with limited sleep, levels rise unnaturally. A 1997 study from Stanford University showed that cortisol levels are 37% higher after just 4 hours of sleep. This hormone prompts your liver to release glucose, leading to increased appetite and cravings for high-calorie foods. Elevated cortisol also promotes fat storage, especially visceral fat. Visceral fat wraps around organs, increasing health risks. Sleep isn't merely about feeling rested. It governs these potent hormonal tides. Skipping sleep is akin to inviting metabolic turmoil. Melatonin regulates your sleep-wake cycle, but it also influences your metabolism. Produced by the pineal gland, melatonin levels are disrupted by sleep deprivation. A 2006 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology showed that low melatonin levels correlate with increased body fat. This hormone modulates your body's fat-burning capacity. Sleep deprivation reduces melatonin, hampering thermogenesis, the process of heat production in your body, crucial for burning calories. Metabolism isn't just about energy, it's a delicate interplay of hormones. As melatonin drops, your body's efficiency in managing weight declines. Your biological clock isn't merely about sleep, it's integral to energy balance. Ghrelin and leptin aren't the only appetite hormones affected by sleep. Orexin, also known as hypocretin, is a neuropeptide that regulates arousal, wakefulness, and appetite. A 2011 study from Stanford University found that sleep deprivation spikes orexin levels, which enhances appetite. Orexin neurons, located in the hypothalamus, become hyperactive when you're sleep-deprived. This not only increases hunger, but also affects the reward systems in your brain, making high-calorie, palatable foods more desirable. Orexin isn't just about staying awake, it's intricately linked to reward-driven eating. While you miss sleep, your brain is rewiring your relationship with food. The effects are swift and significant. Inside your neurons, adenosine accumulates while you're awake, promoting sleep pressure. As you sleep, adenosine levels decrease, resetting the pressure. Sleep deprivation disrupts this cycle, keeping adenosine high. Elevated adenosine affects the striatum, a brain region involved in reward processing. This makes calorie-dense foods more appealing as your brain seeks alternative energy sources. Beyond tiredness, adenosine directly influences eating habits. Its buildup is a cellular signal of exhaustion, but its psychological impact is less known. Rest isn't merely about recovering energy. It recalibrates biochemical processes that govern cravings. Sleep's role in regulating adenosine shows its profound influence on your food choices. During deep sleep, your brain's glymphatic system clears metabolic waste. This system is akin to a nighttime janitor, flushing toxins like beta-amyloid. Lack of sleep impairs glymphatic flow, leading to toxin accumulation. Research in 2013 from the University of Rochester demonstrated that sleep deprivation reduced glymphatic clearance by 60%. These toxins affect the hypothalamus, altering hunger signals. Toxin buildup isn't just about brain health, it interferes with appetite regulation. Your body's nightly cleaning crew ensures balanced hunger hormones. Skipping sleep isn't just about feeling groggy, it allows waste to skew metabolic processes. Glymphatic failure underscores the brain's nocturnal housekeeping role. At the molecular level, circadian oscillator genes regulate metabolic processes. These genes, such as clock and BMAL1, synchronize your internal clock with the external environment. Sleep deprivation disrupts their expression, affecting metabolic pathways. A 2009 study from Northwestern University showed that misaligned circadian rhythms lead to weight gain. These genes are active in the liver, influencing glucose metabolism and fat storage. Your body's temporal cues aren't just about sleep-wake cycles, they dictate energy processing. Disrupting these genes alters how your body uses energy, promoting storage over expenditure. Circadian misalignment is a silent, yet profound, force in weight regulation. The cortisol awakening response is a surge in cortisol levels within 30 minutes of waking. This spike is crucial for energy mobilization. Sleep deprivation flattens this response, impairing alertness and energy availability. A 2016 study from the University of Glasgow found that a blunted cortisol response correlates with increased visceral fat. Cortisol's role isn't just stress-related, it's integral to daily energy cycles. Disrupted cortisol rhythms lead to metabolic imbalance, promoting fat accumulation. Your morning hormonal surge isn't just about facing the day, it's about optimal metabolic function. Sleep loss alters how your body prepares for energy demands, skewing weight management. REM sleep, often associated with dreaming, consolidates memory and emotions, but it also influences food-related decision-making. During REM, the amygdala and prefrontal cortex reset emotional responses to food. Sleep deprivation reduces REM density, impairing this reset. A 2012 study from Harvard Medical School highlighted that reduced REM affects impulse control, increasing preference for high-calorie foods. REM isn't just for dreamscapes, it's a critical phase for cognitive regulation of hunger. Missing this stage affects your brain's ability to resist tempting foods. Sleep's cognitive processing impacts dietary choices, intertwining rest with metabolic decisions. Chronic sleep debt compounds its effects on metabolism. Unlike acute deprivation, which impacts hormones like leptin and ghrelin immediately, chronic lack accumulates metabolic stress. A 2015 study in the journal Sleep showed that habitual sleep restriction over several weeks resulted in a 3% increase in body weight. Long-term sleep loss alters basal metabolic rate, reducing energy expenditure even at rest. Your body adapts to sleep debt by conserving energy, often leading to weight gain. The cumulative impact isn't just about feeling tired, it fundamentally shifts how your body manages energy resources. Chronic deprivation reveals sleep's enduring influence on metabolic homeostasis. Sleep tracking apps offer insights, but they often oversimplify sleep's complex roles. Polysomnography, the gold standard for sleep studies, reveals nuanced data. Apps might track sleep duration, but they miss the intricacies of sleep stages. Research from Johns Hopkins University in 2020 highlighted that apps misclassify sleep stages 30% of the time. Polysomnography shows how each stage, like deep sleep and REM, uniquely impacts metabolic processes. While convenient, apps can't replicate the depth of lab-based measurements. The gap between technology and research emphasizes the complexity sleep plays in weight regulation. Quantifying sleep demands precision beyond consumer gadgets. The wellness industry often touts quick fixes for weight management, but peer-reviewed literature emphasizes consistent sleep. Randomized controlled trials, like one from Brigham and Women's Hospital in 2018, show that improved sleep quality correlates with a 7% decrease in abdominal fat over 6 months. Sleep's impact on metabolism is gradual and profound, not a result of short-term interventions. Fads overlook the lasting biochemical changes that sleep influences. Scientific data underscores the necessity of understanding sleep cycles on a physiological level. The disparity between marketed solutions and scientific evidence reveals the nuanced power of sleep. Long-term health stems from sustained, quality sleep. Acute sleep deprivation can have immediate, visible effects, but long-term impacts are less perceptible. A study by the University of Warwick in 2019 found that sleep loss over decades increased type 2 diabetes risk by 36%. Sleep's relationship with insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism is intricate. The cumulative impact of years of poor sleep results in significant metabolic disruptions. While the immediate effects are easily felt, the chronic impact is a slow, insidious process. The body's metabolic systems adapt to ongoing deprivation, often resulting in weight gain. Chronic sleep debt silently alters the body's balance, underscoring the importance of sustained rest. A study from the University of Surrey in 2021 reframed sleep's role, showing that just 90 minutes of extra sleep reduced food intake by 270 calories per day. This isn't advice, but a striking data point on sleep's effect on appetite regulation. The study measured hormone levels, finding significant drops in ghrelin with additional sleep. These numbers highlight the quantitative impact of sleep on caloric consumption. It's not about prescribing more hours, it's about understanding sleep's biochemical influence. The data underscores sleep's potential to subtly yet significantly alter daily energy intake. Even minor changes in sleep duration exhibit measurable effects on metabolism.